And while Donald Trump fails to condemn white supremacy, we can vote to deliver racial justice. Folks, a season of protest has broken out all over this nation. And protesting is not burning and looting and violence, and it must never be tolerated. It won't. That's not protesting. But those protests are cries for justice. The names of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, they're not going to soon be forgotten. Not by me, not by us, not by this country. We have to vote to meet the challenge of climate crisis as well. More frequent extreme weather. Literally, the planet's at stake. We're told the number of years before it's irreversible is getting narrower and narrower. The West is on fire. More forest land has been burned to the ground than the entire square miles of Rhode Island and Connecticut combined. The Midwest is flooding. Here in Wisconsin, extreme weather incurs big costs for your infrastructure. Lake Michigan set a record high this past January. In the South and the East, hurricanes are more severe. Oceans are rising. My state's only 3 feet above sea level, literally. People are worried what happens if we don't change this. Folks, Donald Trump thinks that when he says climate change, he says hoax. Well, this stable genius, as he calls himself, also thinks that wind power causes cancer. The way to stop hurricanes coming across the warm Atlantic from Africa is to maybe drop a nuclear bomb on them. The same stable genius said the problem we had in the Revolutionary War, we didn't have enough airports in the Revolutionary War. God save the, anyway. Look, when I hear climate change, I think the health of our children, the security of the planet, and I also think it creates jobs. Jobs here in Wisconsin, all across the country. Folks, combating climate change means saving the planet, protecting our health, and creating millions of good-paying jobs, union jobs, right here in Milwaukee and all across America. We can change the path we're on, but we have to act now because we can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. This election, I promise you, is going to hit, your grandkids are going to write about how it set the path for at least a generation here in America. You know, in 2008 and 2012, we came to you all, Barack and me, and we asked for your help. You helped us. And each day we were in office, we worked for you and the entire country. I'm going to do that again. My 2020 campaign is a broad coalition. We welcome Democrats and Republicans and independents. I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm going to govern as an American president. There will be no blue states or red states, just the United States. I'll work as hard for those who vote against me as those who voted for me, because that's what a president is supposed to do. The duty to care. The duty to care for everyone. Look, you too have a sacred duty to vote. It matters. Wisconsin matters. So if you haven't already, and most of you probably have, make a plan, vote. Get out to vote. If you've already voted, get your mom, dad, brother, sister, neighbor. Get them to vote. Go to iwillvote.com/WI. You've got to get it done to make sure everyone knows where to vote, when to vote. Look, a press article yesterday, speaking of Donald Trump, 2 days ago actually, said, and I quote, "Never before in modern presidential politics has a candidate been so reliant on wide-scale efforts to depress the vote as Donald Trump." So let's be careful here. Guess what? He's not going to be able to stop us. Not at all. As I said, he'll not silence the over 85 million people who have already voted. They've had enough. People are coming out in droves, waiting 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in other states just to vote. Let me conclude by saying I'll never forget the phrase used by President Kennedy when he decided to send us to the moon, get to the moon. He said, when asked why, he said, we refuse to postpone. We're the United States of America. We refuse to postpone the incredible opportunities available to the American people. I refuse to postpone the enormous possibilities we have. I've been around a while, but I've never been more optimistic about America's chances than I am today. I really mean it. There's nothing beyond our capacity. Nothing. There's no limit to what America can do. We're the only country in the history of the world that's come out of every crisis stronger than when we went in. The only thing that can tear America apart is America itself. And that's exactly what Donald Trump has been doing from the beginning of his campaign last time out. Dividing America, pitting Americans against one another based on race, gender, religion, national origin, ethnicity. It's wrong. That's not who we are. Everybody knows who Donald Trump is. Let's let them know who we are. Who we are in the last 4 days. We choose hope over fear, unity over division, science over fiction, and yes, truth over lies. So folks, it's time to stand up and take back our democracy. We can do this. We'll be better than we've been. We can be who we want to be at our best, the United States of America. I promise you, we can do this. You help me get there. I promise you I'll take responsibility. When I make a mistake, I'll acknowledge it. But I will take responsibility and I won't let you down. God bless you all and may God protect our troops. Thank you for your